Hopefully it's working. Hopefully we are working. Hopefully things are on and working and doing the stuff. What's happening, Fish and Friends? Welcome to another live. Sorry for the bit of a delay there. We were both having audio issues. Had to grab the drinks and get ready. It's celebration time, birthday. Woo! Now, usually I don't like to celebrate because I'm old. I turned 39, in case anybody wonders.
Jeez.
I know I'm an old dog, man. Usually I just sit at home and it's another day. I don't ever celebrate, but I figured it's alive. Why not? We'll do a celebration, not for me, but for you all, because I was generous. Because I've got a whole ton of like Tackle Warehouse shirts saved up, so I think I grabbed 4 here. We'll probably do these and then like some little stuff in giveaways. So every 15 minutes we'll do a giveaway here. I've also got an Omnia one. I've got an Omnia shirt on now. These Omnia shirts are nice and thin. This is a large. Last time I ordered, all they had was a large. So there we go. So we got 5 giveaways here. I'll throw in some lures with each one. Updates, man. Let's see. Today, gosh, I don't know. I started out the day by going to grab some coffee. Awesome. I got some live crickets and fed Mr. Fudge Stripe. He is doing absolutely amazing. That's my green sunfish, Fudge Stripe 2.0.
Fudge Stripe.
Dude, he is fun as hell to watch. My guy Frank is an absolute hero. He used to be in the aquarium business and is helping me out with making sure the tank's clear and everything. So it's been actually really enjoyable doing the whole tank thing and the sunfish deal, just watching him.
Yeah.
But I had to go back to the post office today because the members giveaway, I was going to do a members only this week, didn't get around to it. But
that was this week, huh?
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll probably do one next week, hopefully. But I had to go back to the post office to get the reel that got sent back from Canada because I didn't have the right apartment number thing on it or house number deal. I don't know. Daggum Canada is always a pain in my butt sending stuff. So that was another $40 to ship it. So it's like been $90 to ship total now.
The old
what do you do?
You didn't put enough loonies and toonies in there, huh?
I know. What the hell am I up to? But Pat Faye says, I feel a thermal printer reference is coming. Yeah, I used my thermal printer the first time, and I was like, man, this is slick. Not even worried about shipping to Canada anymore. Until I didn't do it right. Then I had to go and have the lady there help me out. I'm like, I'm new. I don't know how to ship to Canada.
I don't know what I got a thermal printer. That's all I know.
That's all I know. But hey, man, we got some members in here like Mr. Randall Williams Sully. I appreciate all the members who pay to help support me on this journey. I was looking at views. YouTube views for me have been a little bit down. I was kind of disappointed because I did a walk and bait tutorial, spent a lot of time on it. Hasn't got a ton of views. It's kind of tanking. So if y'all like walk and baits, want a tutorial on it, go watch it, share it, make your aunt and uncle go watch it and thumbs up it. But I'm going to do some more of that stuff, try to get back into it. I'm trying to bump up the videos, doing at least minimum 2 a week. I want to get back to 3 if I can, but it's hard. That's a hard schedule to get on with kids in school and trying to help with all that. But you know how it goes. Mr. Ramon Outdoors, a $2 bomb. Happy birthday, Debo. Good, sir. Thank you. Notice how I have my cup turned around. I don't want to show what's actually on here. I'm embarrassed of it. Randy, I can't believe you're wearing such filth on your head.
I'm waiting for as I've dubbed them, the canoe crew to see me when I walk outside next wearing it. The bros next door.
The Nebraska bros.
Yeah, they're interesting, to say the least.
Interesting folks, huh? Yeah, I didn't even watch the game today. I went fishing, so I was testing out some Topwater, some of the new Do It Topwater blanks. I painted some up. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see what I'm talking about. But holding true to my name, I couldn't believe it. I caught 2 bass on it and 2 of these that actually hit it and ate the hook.
Jesus.
Bluegill. How do you catch bluegill on? That's a 4-inch walking bait. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Takes skill from old Debo. But yeah, it was a grinder today. I was just telling Randy, I went out for like 5.5 hours, walked around a big pond, small lake, and I caught 1 one bass on Topwater, actually, now that I think of it, 2 bluegill. Then I caught 2 on the free rig, skipping a free rig up under a dock.
Nice.
So, yeah, the old free rig. Would they have ate it if it was just an unpegged Texas rig? Probably. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know, man. I don't know. So let's see. Nathan says, we go and party because it's your birthday. We go and party because it's your birthday. Yeah, I don't care about my birthday, but I figured it was a fun theme. Come hang out. We'll do some trivia, man. Tonight's just going to be fun. So I'm going to let you guys drive a lot of this. You guys and gals ask fish questions. I'm just going to try to keep it fun and light. Everybody come hang out and have a good time. That's what we're here to do tonight. So Dave Rauschenbach. Dang, the $10 bomb. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Y'all don't need to donate just because it's my birthday. That was just the last minute theme. But I thank you all for doing that. Appreciate it a lot.
The my favorite trivia is where was the world record largemouth bass caught? And before it was Japan, everybody was like, "Oh, was it Georgia or Alabama?"
One of those. Yep.
One of the two. And I was like, bent, wrong, in the mouth, stupid. Ha ha ha.
In the mouth. That's a Randy joke. Damn, Randy. Liza, hopefully you're safe down there. Hopefully everybody in Subscribe Fishing Friends down South Florida and wherever else that hurricane hit. I didn't watch a bunch of it. I caught clips of it here and there, but man, yucky stuff. Liza, obviously it looks like you're okay. Hopefully everybody else is down there. Not just my fishing friends, but that's all that I would know to reach out to. But everybody down there, I know there was some pretty bad damage. So thoughts out to them. We had derecho come through here, and that was bad enough. I can't imagine being right in the middle of a daggum tornado. So Liza said, for bank anglers, how far on average do you drive to fish? I'm pretty lucky. Like, we don't have trophy lakes and stuff around here, but Randy and I have talked about this. We have quite a few places to go hit, between ponds and lakes and stuff. So, I mean, the closest is probably my home lake was like 15, 20 minutes, but it's under construction. So,
well, realistically, let's think about it. So if you and I were say to meet up at that one where I hooked you in the back of the leg, you know what I'm saying?
35 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah. So 35 minutes. So if you go from there and draw an hour's circle, an hour circle around it, there is a plethora of places that we could hit.
Yep. Now, it's not like they're great, amazing places, because remember, this is Iowa, but at least we got places we can go.
Yeah. I mean, there's always the opportunity. There's always the chance to catch old Harold that's swimming around in there, the legendary biggin. But
Grandpa, Randy and I joked about that. That we were out fishing at a local spot, walking down the rocky, like riprap bankside, and I thought we were throwing jigs. So I don't even remember, but this guy and it looked like his son, but he was talking about, Grandpa, this is where Grandpa Harold caught that 5-pounder, boy. And they were getting their minnows and worms out, so we were joking about it. It's like anytime we go to that place, we're always like, man, Grandpa Harold said there's some biggins in here.
God, what was there? There was, I think I caught a 3 that one day. We did a little challenge real quick, whatever that hour challenge was that you somehow came back and beat me on. And then I think we saw somebody catch, like, it looked to be upwards of 4+, maybe a little bit bigger. But yeah, I mean, I could see it. Maybe, who knows? Something's got to be eating all those little bass.
There's not a lot in there, but I'm sure there's a couple big ones. Yeah, Midwest Fisherman said it was a grinder for the Hawkeyes too. Go Blue. Yeah, hats off to Blue. Michigan's got a good team this year. Iowa, not so much, but it's still fun to watch. I'm not as diehard on the football as I am the basketball. I like basketball more. So, but football's fun to watch. Japan Tackle Addict. Any success with the bait fuel? Man, I used it once, and I am not a scent guy. I'm bad at remembering to put it on. I don't reapply. I haven't even messed with it anymore. I don't even know why I bother. I'm really not a scent guy. To be honest, my most confident scent, I don't think I have any around here, but it's Power Bait, man. Power Bait scent is probably my most confident. If I'm like, I think I need something with a little oomph, Power Bait for me.
Spike it.
Spike it, yeah. Spike it.
Just because it's more or less the dye versus the actual smell,
Yeah. Tyler, yeah, I didn't even watch, man. I didn't even check out the game, but I heard there were some bad calls. Somebody else was saying that too. That sucks. Man, you can't let it go to the refs, though. You know, you got to play the game and not let the refs control it.
South Jersey fisherman asked if you checked out the video of the walleye tournament angler cheating and stuffing fish with lead. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, I had multiple people send it to me. I think they said there was like 8 pounds of lead that they had stuffed down these, because I couldn't figure out. I'm like, is this even real? Like,
I didn't know what was going.
Apparently, it was walleye.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on at first, and then everybody was like, it was about to be mob rule. Like they had pitchforks out, the torches, half the torches were already lit. Shovels. And
like the dude just stood there. Like, if I was cheating, which I would never ever do that in my whole life, but I'm just thinking, if I were in that guy's shoes, I would have, like, as soon as that guy like got a knife, I was like, I'm gonna cut these open. I'd have like pushed him and like took my fish and been. But he just like stood there like a kicked puppy dog. He was just like.
It was. I swear it was.
I don't know.
It was like chunks of lead this big.
Yeah, I don't know how big they were, but
shoved inside of them. And I'm like, once I actually stopped and like looked at it and watched it, I was like, are you kidding me? Because we always joke around like
idiots.
I know me and old Johnny used to be like, shove a couple of tungsten down its gullet so it weighs a little bit more when we go to weigh in, you know? But I'd never do that. First of all, it's going to be horrible for the fish.
Oh, yeah. Baxter the Bait Man posed an interesting question of how often do you think that crap actually happens? How often do you think people are doing that? What if you had crawfish? What if you had a live well full of crawfish? Like, I don't know if
live well beforehand. Yeah.
Oh, do they? Oh, okay.
Usually any tournament, bass tournament that I've been to in a boat, you have to go through check-in, which consists of looking through your live well first. Only your live well.
So do they look through all your gear? What if you had a cooler? What if you had a cooler full of crawfish and we're just stuffing crawfish down gullets?
I don't know. But I've heard of guys like going out and pre-fishing and not getting like a stringer, but almost like a big crab pot and sinking that.
Cages.
Mikey Balls
had a video on that a long time ago where he found a cheater's cage down in, I don't know if he was in Florida or wherever the hell he was at. Yeah, scumbags are doing that, catching big fish and leaving them in cages and then going back and being like, oh, caught this one. Throw it in the live well. Like, what the hell, dude?
And
once you start putting money on that stuff, it's a whole different game.
And that walleye tournament was actually like a big money, big dollar tournament.
Oh, really?
Find it real quick. Yeah.
So Fish in the Southeast asked this or that: swim jig or pitching jig for the rest of your life? I am definitely team swim jig. I am far more confident in the swim jig than I am a pitching jig. When it comes to like
what is a pitching jig?
I would say like an Arky style type jig.
Okay.
I mean, you could pitch a ball head, but Arky comes to mind to me. But I did want to show this. Y'all have any of these? So this is the Spro, like little jig box, I guess they call it. I don't know what it is, but it's really thin. So if you look at the thickness of it, maybe an inch. Whoops, if I can show it, maybe an inch. Okay. You open it up and it's got foam. So it's like my ice fishing jig box, but this is all stuff that I made for me and Dad. So I made some Tequila Sunrise. Whoops, this way. Tequila Sunrise Ned heads, some Tequila Sunrise jigs. I don't know. I didn't know if anybody's ever used these. I thought it was kind of a cool deal. I mean, you couldn't hold a lot, but just for what I've done with the like the stuff that I made, here's one that I want to try tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Comment and let me know if you guys have used these. They're pretty cool. I like it. It's foam, and then same for the net heads. So I made two different 3/16 and a quarter for the river here, and then you can just keep them all like in rows.
That's cool.
Yeah, nothing. And then the other cool thing is like so if you're a bank angler, like it's really thin and nothing moves around in there because the lid like squishes it down into the foam. So yeah, that was the first I've had this for I don't know how long, and I finally got it rigged up, and I'm like, actually, this is kind of cool. Doesn't hold much, so I wouldn't say that it's
it'd be a good like quick hour to fish kind of like jig box, or throw some terminal in there, or do whatever you need to with, you know.
Yeah, or if you had like some favorites or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Liza said she's good. They're unfortunate. Awesome, Liza.
Could you put in like probably not a buzz bait, but a couple spinner baits? Lay those flat in there too. Yeah.
Could lay them flat. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Actually, for spinner baits, now you say that also from Spro. I have no affiliation with Spro, but I got this even farther before that, and this has been my favorite. Like bag. I like those Bass Mafia ones, but this one's like a little bit thicker plastic, and it's reinforced with this twine type stuff. I guess you would call it.
I feel like it would be like Kevlar-y kinda woven.
Yeah, but it's tough.
Yeah,
this has been my favorite one. I've really liked this, and that's what I would do is throw like spinner baits or whatever else in here, then just drop that in my backpack when you and I were going. So if y'all want something like that, I have really liked that one. It's not poked through or anything. So some of those cheap ones like kind of crinkle and crack and
I got a Daiwa bag like that, similar to that. It's the zipper is much more stout, and like the actual the teeth part of the zipper is much more stout than what like the Bass Mafia is. The plastic's a little bit stiffer as well, but yeah.
Oh man,
definitely nice.
Yeah, Matthew said 77 people down there passed away due to the hurricane.
Holy
damn, dude. Thoughts out to them and their family. I couldn't imagine. It's crazy when you think how destructive nature can be. You know, all the stuff I've got in my house, everything that I've worked so hard for, to be gone and literally just done.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, man. Always thankful. Bulldog, I'm 39, man. I am 39 years young, I should say. Japan, what? Spinnerbait fishing kind of boring, really? Oh, or is he saying somebody else was saying that? Hopefully. Maybe he's saying that. I don't know. I don't think it's boring at all. I love some spinnerbait fishing. Okay, so I'm just kind of running through, and I'm going to pop some of these as starred. I can star stuff here. I'm saving some of these as I run through. Real Appalachian Angler. Happy birthday, Debo. Hope the dinks are biting like crazy for you. Southern Ohio fishing's been tough lately. It was a grinder today, man. Yeah, I went to a place and I was gone for like 5.5, almost 6 hours. I didn't plan on being gone that long, but yeah, it was a grinder too, so don't feel bad. Happens to all of us. Let's see. More happy birthday wishes. Thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that a lot. Iowa Wrestling. Dude, I haven't been to an Iowa Wrestling match for our work used to give away tickets, and they were like right on the floor. And I was never like a big fan of going to watch them up like the seats and stuff. It just wasn't fun. But dude, when you're down sitting on the floor with them wrestling, I mean, like we were literally right down there with them. That was some of the most fun I've had.
Real quick, just to jump back. The fishing ponds within our area or whatever. We've driven. I mean, I know I've driven. There's that one lake that we go to every once in a while that was it like 3 hours for me, 3.5 hours or something like that.
Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah.
So I mean, there's definitely a couple of places that's a hike to get to, but for the most part, we got it pretty good.
Yeah. We can't grab too much. Jonathan, Debo, make yellow and black chatterbait Iowa Hawkeye colors. I don't have any like yellow skirting material, so I'm gonna have to hit up Do It and put in an order. But I was actually just looking at making some Hawkeye because I don't have any. I threw it back there. I don't have any black and yellow like a good yellow powder coat, so I want to, but I haven't made my own chatterbaits. I just fish a regular like Z-Man or something like that.
Also, real quick, going back to the scent stuff, I showed you at one time. I found or I ran across Spike It in an aerosol can too. So it's not the jar you have to unscrew and dip into the stuff, or it's not the pen. It's like an actual little hairspray thing, and that worked out pretty decent. That stuff was very potent compared to the other two, I think, as well.
Oh wow. W-Track says Roland Martin was kicked out of Bass for doing that in the 80s. Holy crap.
Really?
I remember that.
Yeah, dude, they were shoving frozen walleye fillets down in them too, and I think they were all dead, and they were just taking
That's
the
what
dead
Chris
fish
said.
penalty.
They had leaden fillets in their bellies. Good Lord.
I don't know what the penalty is.
Wow.
Usually it's, a half a pound or a pound per dead fish, but
Well, they said they were banned for life. So
they're lucky with
scrubs.
that.
Anybody that does that is just a piece of crap in my book. That's actually a good call. Instagram Fishing says yet another reason to go length bait scoring. Good call. Can't stretch them. Then you're going to see him putting them on the rack and stretching them.
Yeah, right. Oh, it was dead. Why is there a hole in the tail and in the head?
Why does it look like it's been sewn together with a 12-inch section of something here in the middle that doesn't match?
I know. I think I've talked about this before, but there was a tournament that I came across one Saturday morning during the wintertime, and they did it was just one of those random crazy offshoot. There's multiple ways to win the fishing tournament. And I think the limit was, or the size limit was like 18 inches. And it was like biggest fish under 18, which was insane because people were bringing in like 6-pounders that were under 18 inches. I don't remember what lake it was on, but it was insanity.
Yeah, Steven, I completely agree, dude. The head that I made was Tequila Sunrise, so blackish, purple, or it was pink base with purple and like black powdered on. So it was pretty decent head, but yeah, all I had was like purplish, black, blue skirts. I don't have any like Tequila Sunrise actual color skirts, so I was kind of chuckling at that too because the package on that even says Tequila Sunrise when I ordered them on those skirts. Yeah, definitely not Tequila Sunrise. It's black, purple, and blue. Like, there's no blue in Tequila Sunrise at all. Do I have some Tequila Sunrise ones? I think they're upstairs. Yeah, I was chuckling at that too. I'm like, there is no Tequila Sunrise look to this at all. So the head came out all right. Maybe you'll think it looks like crap too, but I thought the heads came out okay. A little bit too much pink. I needed more purple kind of mixed through it, but yeah, that's what they call Tequila Sunrise. Black, blue. It's actually more purpley down here. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Not really Tequila Sunrise. That's all right. I like black and purple too, so and blue. It was my first try. Cut me some slack.
Sorry, last little bit on those fish and walleye guys. Apparently last season they won over what was it, $300,000 in 2021 from tournament winnings.
Wow.
That's a lot of lead weights. It's like, hey man, how is it every single time you weigh in at a tournament, all your fish are always dead? It's weird.
Yeah. How come every tournament you guys have only had dead fish? All right. Anyway, enough of giving those idiots publicity.
Right.
Let's see. What else do we have? So we got people saying, okay, Fox Sports, DEBO'S still young. Midwest Fisherman says, brother, thank you. I feel old. Body feels like it's old. Let's see. Lots of birthday wishes. Thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. Let's see. Have you tried? No. Let's see. You've been trying Ned Rig. Okay. So Wisco. I've been trying the Ned Rig, but it's been a struggle and a half. Now's the time to get the Ned Rig out, dude. Dad and I, actually, Dad has never thrown a Ned Rig. So
which is insane.
We're gonna tie up some of those. Yeah, he's not Dad's a cranker. If Dad could go out and crank every day, all day, he would. So I made up some jigs. He's done a little bit of jig fishing, not much, but Ned Rig, never touched it. So we're gonna do some of that tomorrow. Hopefully we can find some stuff, but we'll see. Let's see what else. Love the jackhammer. Yeah, Jonathan said love the jackhammer. Fish is the best. Yeah. It's a solid, man. It's hard to pay that much for them, but look for sales. I like the Thunder Cricket too. It's more of like a finesse. I've just been trying the Slobber Knocker. I like that one quite a bit. So yeah, keep slinging them. They work. They catch fish for sure.
Real quick.
We need to do a giveaway.
Real quick before you get there. Mac Jig at 751 asked, what do you think? And the only reason I'm bringing this up is we've kind of touched on this a few other times, but what do you think is the most important part of the fishing experience? The rod, the reel, the line, the lure? And is there much more advantage of using a $300 rod and reel opposed to, say, $100?
Depends on what you're doing.
Yep. I would say 100. Well, if you're talking combo, $100 combo isn't really there. But if you were $100 reel, $100 rod, and I've never fished a $300 rod with a $300 reel, but I would have to assume there are leaps and bounds between those two. And really, I think that $100 cutoff really does say a lot where it comes to the actual quality of it. I mean, you can get some good stuff sub $100, but for the most part, once you get below 100, I'd say you're really kind of, on the average, dipping your toes into a little frustration when it comes to your equipment.
Yeah, like it depends, man. You can find some good stuff. Patrick Fahey kind of had the same question here. This or that, $200 reel and $100 rod, or $100 reel and $200 rod. So I would say for most, really any topwater stuff, I'm going to go with a less expensive rod. You don't need it. If anybody tries to tell you different, I mean, in my opinion, like even frogging, you're going to see the bite, topwater, poppers, walkers, unless there's some sort of comfort thing that you like in a certain brand that you have to have, you're going to see the strike. You don't need to feel it. Once you start moving to like, spinning rods where you're fishing like a Ned rig or finesse type, dragging stuff, or jigs, Texas rigs where you're dragging them, and it's going to be a real subtle finesse type bite. That's where I would spend more money on the rod, unless you want some sort of like specific, like actual technique thing that you use all the time. So let's say you are a chatterbait guy through and through. You want a composite rod, so it's like a 60-40 glass or graphite to glass, and you throw a chatterbait 80% of the time, then I would say spend more money on that one, something that feels absolutely amazing in hand, because if you're fishing it all day and if it feels comfortable in your hand, you'll be more apt to fish it. So just because you're like, oh, I'm going to get a new combo for chatterbaits because I like them, and you just kind of piece something together. If it doesn't feel comfortable, even if it's $1,000 combo, you're not going to want to fish it. So
I say it all the time. It's all about the feel. It's all about the feel.
Yep. Okay, let's see. So giveaway. I've pinned some stuff here. I got another. Hey, Jim's in the house, Mr. Tackle Junkie himself. Hello, brother. Oh, my goodness. We got Gramps in here. We got the boys rolling. Okay, Eric, that's the one I wanted to get to real quick. Eric with a $10 bomb. Damn, you guys are kind. Happy birthday, Debo. You don't look a day over 29. Hope Mr. Stubbs gets some birthday cake. Mr. Stubby Dog has been good. He is banned upstairs when I go live, so it doesn't get romantic with the pillows.
Mr. Stubbs, pillow time.
Yeah, old Stubby Dog he's something else, man. He's something else. But yeah, so thank you for the $10 bomb, man. People say there was a guy the other day that said, who's this old dude trying to sell me on all kinds of fishing gear? And actually there was a guy on, which is me. I'm like, I don't think I look like an old dude. I'm guessing this guy was like 15. There was a guy that was on Jim's channel that said, I'm just a salesman. I'm a piece of SHIT, that all I care about is money on YouTube. And I'm like, where do these people come up with this? Like, do my videos come across that all I care about is money? Because I can think about 17 different other things I could do on YouTube that would get me more views and make me more money, or different ways I could do my videos in fishing to get me more money and views. So
okay, I do have to say, DEBO'S really been all about. He really wants to make it was a AMSR channel, DEBO.
Yes,
is that right?
ASMR, dude. Yeah, I guarantee I could make way more money doing ASMR stuff than fishing. I guarantee it. Anyway, let's do a giveaway. Okay, so the first one I'm going to grab. Do I have 2 larges here? I think I've got 2 larges. If I don't, I'll go find one. But this is going to be a 2-pack. No baits with this one. This is just T-shirts, because I've got this one that's not in a pack because Omnia doesn't put theirs in a pack. That's a large, and then I do have a large here. Okay, so the black and greenish with the fish tackle warehouse deal. Okay, so 2 of these. The question is, so I'm not going to do the giveaway thing. This is the first person to say it we're doing trivia. The first person to say it, and I actually see it on my screen. So
I'm watching.
Gripe about it if you like. I'm sorry if it's not what people always try to contradict me and be like, oh, I was first. Whoever shows up first on my screen. That's the rules. It's my channel, damn it. Nick became a member. Thank you, brother, for becoming a member. I appreciate all my members, just like Creek and Trails. He said he'll take a drink to that. Him and I don't know. Don't trust Mr. Randall Williams solely. He's probably up to no good. Okay. Let's see. Question I'm going to ask is trivia. I've said before that I've only fished one tournament my whole life. What place did I get? What place did I get? And said, Randy said the answer is 7. Well, I'll give you a hint. It was not 7th place. Tequila Sunrise, somebody said. I'm going to have to get some Tequila Sunrise worms.
Holy cow.
First. Losing. Oh, no, hold on. Andy was before him.
First, wait,
so
hold on.
Here they are.
Oh, God.
Adam, sorry.
Adam, yeah.
Adam on my screen. First, so I was 12 years old, 12 or 13. Funny enough, I was throwing a Tequila Sunrise worm. I'm going to have to find some because who was that before that said that? I'll have to find one. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I was throwing it.
Debo went into the
Tequila
tourney.
Sunrise worm. Yeah.
Debo went into the tourney with 20 pounds of lead weights and came out with 0 and 1.
I was throwing a Tequila Sunrise worm and I had a bunch of little egg sinkers that I stuffed in. No. So funny story about that. So Adam, also is Critical Gravy on tonight? The reason I ask is because Critical Gravy, you were a winner. You didn't send me any information from last live. So Critical, if you're on, and Adam, everybody tonight, I'll just keep this banner on. I think it moves once I go to comments.
Put on your whiteboard who won.
That's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, Adam. Yeah, it moves it once I do that. So Adam Spalding.
Holy cow.
2 shirts. Okay, so Adam, send me an email over at DEBO'SFishing@gmail.com. Send that over there with a copy of your YouTube channel, so I know it's you because we have had imposters trying to get free stuff, and then your address, and I will get those sent out next week because I've take a drink, got a thermal printer.
Bam, bam, bam. I need one of those things.
That's probably why that guy said I was a piece of SHIT because I'm trying to sell everybody on thermal printers. Joshua said last. Okay, so anyway, funny story about that. 12 or 13, 12 or 11, actually. Probably 12 or 11. I think it was 4th grade. So what would that be? 11?
I don't know.
I think I was throwing
you
Tequila
kids.
Sunrise.
How don't you know?
Yeah, I don't know. They just Dad was really helping me. It was really Dad that wanted it because he's like, hey, we need to go over here, cast here, do this. I did it. I caught the fish, and it was funny because it was like I lived in a small town. First place was like this chintzy little cheap red tackle box thing with some janky lures in it. I don't even remember what they were, but it had some bobbers. It wasn't a bit I appreciate it because it was free, obviously, but the people that got second were friends with the park ranger and the people putting it on, and they got an Abu Garcia rod and reel combo.
How does that work?
I remember my dad was so pissed. He's like, this. He had different words to say, but this is rigged. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we left. I've never fished a tournament since. I'm really not a tournament guy, but I just thought it was funny, my one tournament experience. So also, I've got Critical up here too. Critical, if you're on. Randall, if you could watch for him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
Email me, DEBO'SFishing@gmail.com. Critical, if you're watching this on replay, hit me up, dude. You won and didn't send me anything. Okay, so that was the first giveaway. We've got 3 more here to go tonight, so I will put those aside to make sure I've got my sizes right. And okay, so hopefully you wear a large. I didn't even think of that. These people are winning it, and they might not. Yeah. Adam, do you wear a large?
Take your chintzy red tackle box.
Okay, so Adam, do you wear a large? Let me know if you wear a large or not, because I've got different sizes here. I didn't think this through. I'm kind of a noob at this. Okay.
You
Yeah,
got
I
a
really didn't
couple
want
of
this to.
you got a couple of donations here, Fat Boy. What is
Okay, I'm
it?
scrolling back.
806.
Okay, so 806. I'm scrolling through. Happy birthday. Beard's looking good, fellas. Thanks, Kirk. I appreciate you, brother. Okay, so let's see. Man, look at all the different numbers up there.
Right.
2 people, like within five things, said 42nd place. I think there was only like 15 people that participated in it, but I wasn't going to give hints. Mr. Nick, Fat Boy Fishing, and dude, look at that. Look at his avatar. It's Randall looking all creepy back there. Creepy dude.
It's probably raining or something that day, and you're like, "Let's go fishing." You got another one from Jeremiah at
Oh my gosh, Jeremiah! Holy
somewhere.
crap! Happy birthday, Debo. Hope you're using that super glue on Z-Man baits. I actually haven't used super glue on Z-Man stuff. I have, however, used Mindit on some things because I have a guy that is not yet, but wants to be sponsored by Mindit. I swear.
I really do, yeah.
Put Mindit on a sandwich if he could. So Jeremiah, holy crap! Thank you so much for the $50, brother. I will drink to that. Adam. So Adam, let me know. Do you wear a large? And if this is right, if not, I can switch out sizes. Ooh, Midwest Fisherman. That was actually going to be a question. Not that, but related to that. I was 6-2. I never did any like one-day tournament things. So we were decent back in the day. We had actually a pretty good camp of solid guys around here in the area. I was, average at best, but we had some guys in the camp that were absolute freaks of nature. I remember my buddy Jesse, who actually was the best man at my wedding. Awesome guy, as nice as can be. The first night he came to the wedding, I'm like, this dude is such a stuck-up prick. He seems fake, and I can't stand him. And we did shark bait drills. So for any of you that have wrestled, you stay in the middle. If you take somebody down, you stay in. So the goal is to stay in as long as you can and keep track of the numbers. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy got 10 takedowns. Can anybody beat him? He stayed in for like 45 minutes. Dude is just an absolute, and it's not like he's a big, huge muscle head. He's just so damn strong for his size, dude. Like he fought at middleweight, and I think he weighed like 182. Middleweight's 185.
It's like that farmer strength.
Dude, absolutely. He was I don't remember if he won state or not. I mean, he went to like a smaller school, so it's not like he, got a bunch of publicity, but dude was just freakishly strong and as nice as could be. I remember telling him about that, like after we'd known each other for quite a while. I'm like, dude, when you first came in the gym, I thought you were the fakest prick ever, and I hated you. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, usually I'm a decent judge of character, but I was completely off about you, man. Let's see. So what else? Okay, so did Adam ever respond back?
I haven't. I hit him up. I haven't gotten anything.
Medium. Oh, there he was. Awesome. Never won a Debo giveaway. Well, let me know, Adam. I'm going to go through some more questions. I'm going to have Randy look out, or if anybody else.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay. So I'm going to jump back to some starred stuff. Okay, Bill. Top 3 Midwest fall baits. So I was actually getting stuff ready. That was part of the reason I was late beforehand. Getting stuff ready. For me, I'm going to have to go right now. Lipless is going to be a big search bait for me. Topwater walking bait, because we've still got cool enough mornings and warm enough days we can throw topwater. Once that gets down under 60, for me, the topwater bite usually dies down quite a bit. You can still catch them for sure below 60, 55. Even at 50, I have actually caught some. But, I mean, the bite is drastically down. There's things I would rather throw. And I'm going to have to say, gosh, jerkbait definitely comes into play when it gets a little bit colder. But I would say as a good all-around, I'm going to go Ned rig. So I've got top, middle, bottom. Walking bait, lipless, Ned rig. How about you, Randall?
Crawlers, manners, leeches.
Yeah, that'll do it too.
No, I mean, I'm throwing a jig. I'd like to throw a spinner bait, slow rolling, maybe yo-yo in it. Something that big willowy, more flashy type of bait. And then again, I like jerk baits too. Jerk baits are really fun once that bite actually starts to happen. But I suck at fishing nowadays, so I don't take my word for it.
Don't
use the opposite. Use the opposite of what I've been trying to use.
Oh, Real Appalachian Anglers hopping off. Thank you, brother, for the donation. Thank you for the wishes. I appreciate it, man. Chef says Debo and Dizzle biscuits and gravy for Halloween.
Yeah, I saw
Holy
that.
smokes, dude. Let's see. Steven, I turned 50 in September. None of you some beaches wish me a happy birthday. Well, happy birthday, brother. Let's see. Somebody else said they just turned 68 or 69 above. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday to you, man. That's cool that I have people of all age ranges watching and hanging out with us. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, Daryl. Bettendorf used to be the shiz in Iowa wrestling. Bettendorf used to be the shiz. Davenport used to be the shiz when back when I was watching the MMA scene so much. Man, you had Matt Hughes, Tim Sylvia, Jens. That was all the Militich guys, Pat Militich's camp. There were so many cool guys, and it was cool to see him. Actually, the first card, funny story, the first card I ever fought on, got my nose broke. I'd been training for like 6 months, had no reason being there. The dude was like a hometown hero, had 12 fights. But that loss was the best thing that ever happened to me. And the main card on that fight was Josh Neer, who went on to have a pretty successful UFC career.
Dentist, right? Is that Josh Neer?
Yeah, Josh, the dentist Neer. So, and actually the guy that I was talking about, Jesse, ended up going to train at Militich. He left here, went down to train at Militich with all the big dogs. So yeah, it was cool seeing that whole scene kind of blow up around here. Let's see. Soft jerk baits is another one. Saber Outdoors. Sorry. Soft jerk bait. They do work well in the fall. Cooler says Debo tackle giveaways are the best. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Cooler, you actually won, right? Cooler won some Debo giveaways. Oh, Zero. Lipless, various cranks, and spinner baits for me this year. Yeah, man, the spinner bait was going to be in there, but I was thinking just like an all-around pond, kind of do it all, because for spinner baits, I like to have a little bit of chop, a little bit of cloudiness. Not necessarily that you need it in the fall, but, man, a lipless, you can just kind of throw in everything and burn it. Okay, let's see. Clickbait said, bro, you were killing the frogs the other day. What were the water temps? I would say probably right at 70 would be my guess. Now, temps around here, I've got to say, are in the low 60s. I don't know for sure. Yeah, 60, 69, 70. I mean, I'm guessing low 60s because it was we had freeze warning. It was 32 or 33 the other morning when I woke up. Yeah, we had like kind of frosty-ish stuff looking. 34. I think it was 34 actually when we got up. But oh my gosh, I haven't seen this cat for a long time. Rich, if you want to jump in, feel free to join in on the celebration. We need to get alive together, dude. I haven't talked to you in forever.
It's supposed to be it's supposed to be in the mid 80s here for the next 4 or 5 days.
I think 70 here tomorrow, which is beautiful weather, but
well, yeah. I'm still looking. I haven't seen anything as of yet from Mr.
I'll see if Adam
Captain Spaulding
emails me. I've got some extra shirts, so if he doesn't wear those, we can just do them again. But
William McDaniel at 818 said something to the effect of Uriah Faber used to be a beast. Have you ever heard the Uriah? I tried finding that story one day, didn't I? Of the Uriah Faber street fight in like some like south of the border country, where he was just like, it was the most insane fight or like story about a street fight that I've ever heard. He was like getting beat up and like on the run, like full on John Wick styles minus the pew pews. And somebody had like a little shoe tack hammer and like bottles and just insanity.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to be around any of that. I've only actually been in one street fight. Funny enough, like people think I trained MMA for 13 years, and you kind of learn not to put yourself in those
Ooh,
situations if you can.
yeah.
But I was, which I don't condone drinking and being out anywhere, but I was piss drunk. It was actually college, so I'd only been training for like
What?
college. I've been training for I don't know, maybe a year, so I thought I was a decently tough guy. And somebody was making fun of my buddy and then me, and it ended up being a bunch of baloney. And I went to try to confront him, walked away, and as I was walking away, I got hit in the back of the head with a Jack Daniels bottle, and then jumped on and pummeled, cut my lip open, and so that's the only street fight. And I got clocked by a bottle and punched in the head. So don't get in street fights.
Also, Creek and Trails said even though he crashed and burned, Crow Cop will always be one of his top favorite fighters. Mirko was insane.
Don't say any more on that. Only say Mirko, and that's it. Don't say any more about people of that era, because that's going to be another question coming up. That was one I had saved.
I mean, can I just say he was a freaking
you can talk about
special
Mirko,
ops
absolutely.
dude, like
he
special
was
ops dude in like the whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if it was like the police, was it, or the army? It was like
Croatian SWAT team. Yeah,
and he was like legit murking folks.
Yeah, he was a different breed of cat. Yeah, absolutely. His thighs were like
trunks of trees.
36-inch thighs, as big as my waist. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to fishing. Man, we're all sorts of fighting in other places. Okay, big belly bass. The tool holder for the aluminum kayak has actually worked wonders. I have not lost a single tool out of it. Towing the John boat. Everything stayed in place. I have actually liked those a lot, and they're right there by my right there by my legs and stuff when I need it. So,
how are those welds holding up in the back?
Hey, dude, the JB Weld is holding strong, man.
Yeah,
holding strong.
I tell you what, JB Weld's some fancy stuff, and they make JB Weld wood putty also. That works great if you got. Like your door hinges got a screw that's stripped out. You put a little bit of that in there, let it dry, screw your screw back in, bam.
I haven't done enough with that. Put some JB Weld on it and we're good. So somebody else asked if Texas rigs are good in the fall. Absolutely. If you're finding fish pushed up, I've said it before, fine wood, pitch to wood. A lot of guys just kind of default to a jig, for most of the time. But man, if you still got fish up in wood or like on docks and stuff, I was throwing the free rig today. Only caught 2, but that was at a dock. You could have very well been flipping a Texas rig or a jig around that and caught fish. So yeah,
they're really good because you can make them weedless. That's always, or texpose the hook, so you're not worrying about that issue if you're especially throwing to any type of cover.
Ooh. Fish in the Southeast. This or that. Lucky Craft or Strike King cranks for the rest of your life. He said, I'm going Lucky Craft all the way. Dizzle, how about you? That one's for you. That's a question for you, Dizzle. Dizzle only.
So if we're going, I'm assuming I'm going to say Strike King just because of the squirbles. I don't know why. It's one of those things. It's kind of like the reason why I like War Eagle. It's like one of the very first ones I kind of got introduced to when it comes to, square bills, at least. Like your traditional round bill, I would take a Bandit any day over a lot of the other ones because Bandits were what I, kind of came up on. But yeah, I'm going Strike King on that. You have a take on that?
I kind of go back and forth. Honestly, for square bills, I've gone back and forth. I do really like some of the Lucky Craft stuff, but I mean, for sure, just because of cost and what I've had, I've caught way more fish on a KV5 for sure.
I would also say, as a PSA for anybody that's listening or really cares about saving money and things like that, don't do the good old fashioned water slap with any of your crankbaits. It doesn't matter who the maker is, because when you do that, you end up with a lot of lipless lipped crankbaits.
Yeah, don't slap the lures. And somebody else, RGK9 was saying the great thing about fish is they don't care how much you pay for lure. Dude, absolutely. Going back to the liplesses real quick, people were asking colors. like a sexy chrome. Cotton Cordell Super Spots you used to be able to get them at Walmart for like $1.99, $2.99, whatever. The sexy chrome, sexy shad chrome, or just like a whitish sexy shad type. To me, when they're going that fast, the small details on color, I don't think make a huge difference when you're burning them.
It's the overall.
Yeah, the either like a flashy chrome when it's sunny, or like that opaque shad white when it's like overcast, or you got a little bit of stain in the water. But yeah, the Cotton Cordell Super Spots, cheap. So, if you're hanging them and losing them, just replace the hooks, because unfortunately the hooks on them are kind of crummy. But let's see, I've got 2 more starred here. Let's run through those real quick. And we're at 50 minutes, and I've only done 1 giveaway.
Holy shit.
Okay, Jay is going to be the next one. Jay, hold on. I've got yours and Paul's loaded here on the docket. So since we were on MMA real quick, who is my favorite MMA fighter of all time?
I know.
Rob. So Rob Harrison with the $5
Rob.
bomb. Sorry, can't hang out tonight. Celebrating 40 tonight. Actual birthday's on the 8th. Have a great night.
Well, Chris Russ, I think, already got it. FYI. 826 Chris Russ.
See. There it is. Boom. Vanderlei, Mr. Vanderlei Silva is my favorite of all time. That's why when Randy,
yeah, no,
when you were talking, I was gonna say when you were talking about Crow Cop and that, actually one of the craziest stare downs ever. Go look up the Vanderlei Silva Crow Cop stare down. That's
Joe
one
Rogan
of the first times
deemed it the most intense stare down he's ever seen. A guy like Wanderlei, the axe murderer, and a dude that is probably actually murdered people.
Yeah, I mean that was a crazy fight. The old Vanderlei fights against Rampage Jackson, dude. The one I remember watching it live. We used to rent the old Prides. When Vanderlei, I think it was their second fight, I don't remember, but when Vanderlei knees him in the head and just like throws him to the side, and Rampage, like his head goes through the ropes and he's just bleeding all over. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. I used to watch Vanderlei like before that when he was with Shoot a Box and the good old days. Chris
bare knuckle stuff.
That was the Shoot a Box stuff. So it was no gloves, just bare knuckle stuff.
Dude, he during training, that dude Vanderlei used to freaking. He used to plug his nose up with Vaseline and run on the treadmill with a snorkel in because his nose was so busted up. To try to work on his cardio. That's insane. What did Mr. Russ win?
Well, I was going to say a t-shirt and some gear. Chris, what size are you? And if you don't want to say, just email me, Chris. I know it's you. So just email me your size. And I don't really know what I'm going to do for sizes. I've got, Chris, I know you're not a 2X. So I'm going to give away a 2X. The next one's going to be, actually, I've got 2X shirts here. So the next one is going to be a specific for somebody that wears 3X. My butt, you're not a 3X, Chris. You're an extra large, I'm guessing. You're probably my size.
Oh, man.
So the next one, we'll do another one here in maybe 10 minutes. The next one's going to be 2X shirts, and I'll throw in some lures for you. So I'm going to keep that. It's 2X's only. I'm 6'8". Chris, you are not 6'8", dude. Are you really? I've never met you, but if you really are 6'8", 3X, dude. Okay, let's go to my start stuff.
Who was it? Real quick, RGK9 ruler, Matt Hughes was his favorite fighter. That is, that's a story in itself. That's kind of
man. He went on a downturn.
There was that documentary on, was it ESPN, like a 30 for 30 or something like that. That's something. You guys have a chance and can find it. Finding it's the hard part.
Jay, all right. Jay Buckman, have you fished the Z-Man Hellraiser yet? If so, what do you think of it? I did finally get one. My tackle warehouse order, I think came Thursday. Haven't fished it yet, but as I've said before, I think it's going to be good for pike. Maybe I should bring that tomorrow, actually. See if I can catch some fish on it. Good call. It's not as big as I thought. I think it's a 5-inch bait, but it's pretty skinny. Like from the pictures, I thought it was going to be bigger. So I don't know. So Jay, we will see, my friend. Paul was next up. Do you ever shop at Bass Pro? Somebody else was asking if I were to go to Bass Pro right now, what would I buy? So I started this one. I would say right now for fall fishing, if I was walking through and I was going to grab some stuff at Bass Pro, I would say, oh, damn, Chris really is 100%. Holy crap, dude, I had no idea you were that big. Big cat. Oh, all right. I got you, brother. I got some 3Xs, I think. Okay, so I was going to say if Rain and I were to go to Bass Pro, I would say right now some like, I forget what they're called, but Bass Pro has some swim baits, actually, some soft plastic swim baits that I've liked.
I would have to say that I would probably run to the jig section and see how many War Eagles they don't have.
And then try to buy all of them. I was going to bring it up here and see. Yeah, how come I've only been getting hunting and clothing stuff from Bass Pro lately?
Well, that's all they do nowadays, I think. That and electric bikes.
What?
Electric bikes. You haven't seen those big time?
Yeah, I didn't know that's what I didn't know they were in the electric bike business a lot, though. Let me share here real quick.
They are.
Okay, so if I go to fishing and then go to, see, can I go lures and then soft baits? Can you break that down? Anyway, they have a swim bait. No, I don't want your ad. How do I get a swim bait? So let's just. Anyway, I don't know that it really makes sense that I go through this. Beep. Bass Pro had their own swim bait that I actually really liked. It was like a Kitech. I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, go look them up.
Oh, is it Bass Pro branded?
Yeah, it was a Bass Pro branded swim bait that I actually had a lot of success on.
You should just be able to go to swim baits.
Speed Shad. Boom.
Yeah.
Speed Shad. So it's like a Kitech, essentially. Everybody's got their own brand. But I actually had quite a bit of luck on these I had the like whatever the shad color is. It's got like the red on it, the reddish blue.
What is it?
I don't know, but it was like the shad, whatever that rosy shad color is. Where it had. Maybe they don't make that color anymore. Anyway, if you're in Bass Pro, check out these. I actually had a lot of luck on these. I get a 4.4 rating.
Yeah, they're good.
So I would definitely go with some of those. As far as Bass Pro branded stuff, I don't really fish like a lot of the actual Bass Pro branded stuff. The Sticko, the Bass Pro Sticko is an awesome stick bait for sure.
I talked about it when we were talking about jerk baits a couple of lives ago. I like their jerk baits.
Oh, here it is. There we go. Good Lord. It's right there in front of me. Yeah, it's got like the blue and the red. Pro Blue. That color absolutely smashed around here for me in the fall. That on an underspin. And actually this Sexy Shad I had luck on too. But yeah, this was for me really the winner around here. So there's that. I don't know where I was going with that story. Oh, what would I buy at Bass Pro? Those, the Sticko. Yeah, that's really all I can think of, like actual Bass Pro brand that I've had really good luck on. Otherwise, I mean, it'd be the same stuff, liplesses, walking baits, jerk baits.
Here's what I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't buy their rod sleeves. I don't like them. I feel like they're short. They're short and they're kind of loose, and your eyelets pop through constantly. Are you doing saved? You're doing saved.
I think I'm through all of them. That was it. Yeah, I've kind of skipped ahead since we had giveaways, and so if you have questions that I didn't hit,
I got one after this.
Okay, so real quick, RGK9. We don't make fun of Googan Baits. It's an inside joke. I don't love them or hate them. I'm neutral. There's things of theirs that I really like. I really like the Trench Hog, to be honest. I like the Rattling Neds. A lot of the other stuff is just kind of I think it's middle of the road. There's things that do better, but just kind of an
and
inside
whatever
joke,
that
man,
one
because
color is.
oh yeah, the Googan Baits green pumpkin purple, I think is one of the best colors ever. They did a real good job on that one.
Yeah,
but it's just kind of a joke, man, because so many people are, you have to either love Googan or you have to completely hate him. And if you run middle of the road and like some of it's good, some of it's it's like people get pissed off. So that's what the running joke is, man. We don't hate the Googans. I have the utmost respect for those cats. They grinded and they made a lot, dude. They made a lot.
They grounded. They
Grinded, ground, dude.
833, Jonathan Jordan.
Okay, 833, Jonathan Jordan. Then we'll do a giveaway, and maybe I'll have a one last giveaway where I just grab some stuff here.
And you got another donation too after this.
Oh, yep. I need to have like a grand finale giveaway.
Metanium's around for everybody still in the chat.
Yes, Jim's still in here. Debo, who has won the most head-to-head fishing battles between you and Dizzle, and what was the bragging rights? Was that the one, Dizzle, that you were?
No, I think overall, what we've only done, I can think of 3 off the top of my head that we've done. We did a spinning combo only.
Good point, real quick here. That was actually, Little Rich. I got on that and grabbed some swim baits and some blade baits. But yeah, Omnia has, is it 25? I think it's 20% off. You had to be a member. You had to be on their like rewards program or membership to get the 25. But I think it was 20% off, and then you can use people's codes on top of it. So yeah, go check out Omnia. Apparently they're moving their headquarters or something. I don't know the story behind it. But anyway, sorry, Randall.
No, I was going to say, I can only think of 3 like official challenges that we've done. We did you got 2 combos that you can use, retie as much as you want, and it's an hour, whoever catches the most. I won that one. There was the weight one, and it had to be a minimum of 12 inches. You somehow
it had to be a minimum of a pound.
Minimum of a pound. And I stuck a freaking 3-younder plus, and you somehow came back and cheated your way by shoving tungsten down its throat.
Oh my god, dude! Hey, it's like MLF rules, bro. I can catch them dinks. I can catch them pounders.
And then there was one, I think, that we did spinning gear only.
There was the spinning gear only challenge.
People
hated it because they're like, spinning gear only, that's not a challenge. This channel's stupid. And I'm like, well, for somebody who generally 90% of the time uses a bait caster to only take out like a couple spinning combos, that is a challenge to me. So
like, honestly, I remember I had 3 spinning combos, if that. It was probably only 2 spinning combos. And I want to say you probably beat me on that too. And that one hurt me a little bit more. I destroyed you on that one.
I was catching them on frog, that little frog on a spinner.
Yeah. Because the crazy thing is you had I mean, you cheated because you had way more, stuff to use than what I did.
Actually, 4 combos or 4 challenges. We did the one where I brought the spin cast. You can only bring 1 combo. And I brought the old Zebco 33 out, remember?
I beat you in that one.
Yeah, but that was a 4th one that we did, though.
That was the old. Well, I guess that was it was 2 combos on that one, wasn't it? Or was it just 1 combo?
It was only 1. Yeah.
Okay, so that was
we did the other one the other time. It was only 2 combos. You could retie as many, and then we both. I don't think we only caught 1 fish and we trashed it. But I think you ended up beating me. You caught like 3 or something. You're like, well, technically I won, but yeah, this wouldn't be a very good video. So
I think we're pretty much at a stalemate at this point in time. We probably should
2-2
get back out there and dip our toes in the water.
Hey man, if you ever move back from Nebraska and come out and decide you want to fish with me again, we could do one. Hey folks, in the chat, let me know if you'd like to see Randy fish with me again, because it's been like a month. He lives in Nebraska now, so yeah. What do you know?
Jesus, oh brother.
Let's see. Okay, let's do our 2X giveaway. Okay, so this is only for people that wear 2X. Oh, Neil, happy birthday, Daddy. Neil, you're funny, brother. Neil, how is that big, huge, gigantic air fryer that you and the old lady got? Do you still love it? We've got like a little air fryer, and I was pissed at my wife for buying it. I don't even know what the brand of it is. It's like this little round one.
Is this a 3X shirt and gear, or just 3X?
No,
shirt?
two 2X shirts and gear. Yeah, I'll throw gear in for all these.
That's
All
what
these are
this
going
one
to
is.
get
Okay.
some gear. This is two. I meant only as this is only for people that wear 2X, and then we'll do one more after this at grand finale for anybody.
Hey,
but I've got these 2X shirts that I don't know what to do with. So
835.
so I just get random sizes.
835. Randy Silly, mark that one. Tag that one. For talking about here in a second.
Okay, got it. The rod sleeves.
Yep.
Ooh, Paul has a good one above that too. Paul Casper. Which favorite Iowa Hawkeye of all time? Me and my buddy Bo were actually just talking about this. Favorite Hawkeye of all time? Kevin Casper.
Really? No Timmy
Favorite
D?
Hawkeye of all time. Timmy D is right there with him, but I don't know what it was about Casper, man. I was a huge Casper fan.
So I haven't been to a ton of Iowa Hawkeye games, but one of the first ones I remember going to was Timmy D's last game, and he did run back I want to say it was a kickoff for a touchdown, and it was towards the end zone I was sitting in.
That's
super
awesome,
fun.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a fun time. I haven't gone. I've only been to a handful of football games. Like I said, I'm mainly a basketball guy, and you could always get like tickets for cheap or free. So for basketball, it doesn't seem like there was big of a deal. Okay, let's see. So one of my favorites, people talking about that. Content. Okay, so I think we're good. Losing.
Wait, we're back.
Losing big fish. What? It's your Walmart internet.
I lost. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm on cellular.
What's your Walmart cellular? Quit paying the monthly cricket bill and get an actual plan.
It's just Jitterbug, not cricket. Come on.
Okay, let's see. So Nick says Nick, if you get to a 2X, if you get to a 2X, I will hook you up with some 2Xs that I have around here, brother. 2X shirts and an air fryer. Randy moved to Nebraska. Yeah, Cooler Lid, he did. He's basically gone. I don't know that I'll ever fish with Randy again, but hashtag bench Petrus, absolutely. Which is sad because, like, I feel bad for the kid. They're kids. I mean, these are 18, 20, 21-year-old kids. But yeah, man, where do you draw the line of we want to win some stuff? Okay, so 2Xs. Let's see. What should the trivia question be here? So this is for two 2X shirts and some tackle. So if you enter and you win it, you're getting these shirts. I can't fix that. This is a fixed giveaway. No choice on this one. Let's see. If I were going out fishing tomorrow, what's the one lure that I would not be taking with me? Lure/rig.
Ooh.
What's the one lure/rig that I'm not going to be taking with me tomorrow? Because I am going to the river. What?
Is Bill Dance the answer? Oh, I think, God, who was it? Wait. Fishing the Southeast.
I think it's Fishing the Southeast. Dude, you don't wear 2Xs. Why are you answering this? You weigh 155 pounds, I bet. Oh, come on. I know you don't wear a 2X. I'll hook you up with something else. We'll do, let's see.
You want to go to the alternate?
Next was Fisherman 83. Is that on yours?
Yep.
Fisherman 83. Are you a 2X? You're number 2. Fish in the Southeast. I'll do your own different package for you. Fisherman 83. Are you a 2X? If you are, these are yours. Look at all the answers, man. Aaron says, I heard you hate frogs. He said don't give me the shirt. Okay, well, I'll hook you up something. We can, Brennan, we can do a lure trade or something.
Iceman Fishing says, I live with Flair.
I'm a 2X. Yes, I'm 6'1", 240. All right, Fisherman 83, my man. You're getting close to the Debo weight here. Debo I was 230. 6'1", 230. My butt needs to start losing some weight. Okay, so Fisherman.
Fisherman 83.
3. All right, brother. Send me DEBO'SFishing@gmail.com. Send me your address, a copy of your, or a screenshot of your YouTube, so I know it's you. And then your, oh, dude, Daniel, very good second place. That is one I for sure will not have in my tackle box taken with me tomorrow, is the Lunker Hunt Spider. Yeah. But yeah, it is the drop shot. I'm not taking a drop shot tomorrow. I'm going to try to catch some smallies on a Ned rig. I actually don't mind fishing in a Ned rig because you can throw it out, you can bounce it. It's like fishing like a little finesse jig. I don't mind the Ned rig at all. Drop shot, man, I just feel like I'm going to catch 75 different things in the water. Yeah. Neil comes back with another $5 bomb. Thank you, brother. He said, I love the air fryer. It's pretty great. The brand is Gourmia, Walmart, $89. It cooks quite a bit. The girl cooks dinner in it for 4 people. Yeah, so I was pissed off at my wife when she got like the little round one. Because I'm like, listen, honey, we're never going to use this stupid air fryer thing. And I've ate my words on that so many times. It's pretty much all I use now. I can't tell you the last time I've actually used the oven to do stuff. I was very wrong on that one. And I had to admit to my wife that as much as it hurt, I am very wrong, honey. So I am taking a spook. I've got a custom spook that I painted. Actually, hold on, I'll show you the one I painted up for Dad. So that was
he's
for
gonna stand up. Everybody wait.
Take a drink.
What? Thermal printer. He said it too. I heard him as he stood up. 2. Oh, jeez. Debo, you haven't busted out the umbrella rig yet, have you?
I did, actually. That's one that I've got tied on for tomorrow. I'll have to show that too real quick. Yeah. So this is one that I painted up for Dad. This thing turned out sweet. It's not going to do it justice here, but it's got like a light purple undertone with the scaling is like this goldish color. I called it work zone shad because I found a way to tape off the middle and do like a bright chartreuse line down the middle. Hopefully Pops likes it. He said he wants a couple of those. These are the new Do It blanks, man. These things are money. I'm liking those a lot. They walk super easy. They have a good BB/1 knocker in them. Also, look what I found, Randy, when I was going through tackle stuff. Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Remember that color you were talking about where you're like,
oh, yeah.
I've never seen that one. Apparently, I've thrown one of them and lost
California. No, what is that one?
Black, blue, purple chartreuse.
Oh, yeah. That one was the one that's like very on the nose as to what the coloration's called.
They were very, very literal in their naming convention on this one. What should we name it? I don't know, man. I think black, blue, purple chartreuse would be a good name for that one. Spot on. If you lived here, I'd give you these, but since you don't live in Iowa anymore and you're a Huskers fan, oh my God, dude! I didn't even realize this. That's another pack of those.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'd give you these.
The
but
funny
you're
thing
a
is
fan now, so.
Lucas Flint at 846 on the what lure aren't you taking or what combo aren't you taking said skitter lizard. I'm fairly certain the skitter lizard is another.
God, that skitter lizard thing. It's a lunker hunt deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Giant lizard.
Man. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So here's some that I got a while back, actually, Randy. I got for you and I to try, and I forgot about this box of stuff.
What are those?
This was the jig that. This is the Jig Jitsu.
You want to take that out? Can you take it out?
Yeah, I'm going to take it out here real quick. But this is the one that Christy won that. God, I think it was in the beginning of the year, that classic on. Jason Christie did.
I think I came across one of those, maybe. I don't know.
It's a little bit bigger flipping jig, so it's got a larger hook than the War Eagle. It's got a wire soft plastic keeper. I don't know if you can see that. This webcam kind of sucks for this stuff. I need to have a dual setup like Rich. But it's got the wire plastic keeper, but it's still a compact. That's what Christy said is the overall size of it is still small.
How sticky that hook? How sticky
it's
that
very
hook.
sticky.
Yeesh.
So trim that up, and man, this might be your gateway flipping jig. Trim that up, and you've got a short little compact. But see, that's the Arky head that I was telling you about earlier, and it's kind of that oval.
Yeah.
Kind of
not teardroppy, but yeah, Ovaltine.
So I don't know. Have you guys used the Jig Jitsu? I know Randy's a fan of the War Eagle stuff. I really like that jig. I think 5/8 is the smallest it comes in, though. So it's definitely like for a boat, like a 1/2 ounce is my go-to on the boat. For bank fishing, that's too heavy. For me, anyway, for when we fish around rocks. So,
go back to that one that you saved that I told you to, just because it's real quick.
Start. Okay, so we'll go through these two. We'll do a giveaway, then we'll answer a couple questions, and then get out of here. We've still got 260 people watching us just talking random fishing crap. It really does brighten my Saturday because I never don't look forward to one of these. Anyway, Randall Williams Silly. Randy, go. Best rod stick. What's your favorite?
Honestly, good Stick Jacket came out, or Stick Jacket has kind of been my go-to. It's either been Stick Jacket, or I really like the Lose branded jackets, just because they had Velcro around the opening, and they had a loop to hook onto your reel as well. So those two are definitely pretty solid. And I know I've got some of the old school Stick Jackets that actually had the loop on the top, as they were meant to hold your rods like vertically, so you could just tack in a couple nails on the side of the old garage and hang them up there, because they would hold your Iceman fishing. The 6 cents ones are also good. Just basically stay away from the old what are they, the Rapalas? The Rapalas aren't very good because they're more of like I don't know what the material is, but they have like a Velcro that goes around the actual lure.
Yeah,
attached.
I forget what the other one was. If it was a Bass Pro or something you gave me. Mike. I don't remember.
The Bass Pro is not a good one either. Yeah.
Oh God, dang! That is stuck in my pants. Ooh, sorry, that was close. Poked me in the leg, and I was like, I remember. Okay,
I remember my first drink.
Shut up, Randy. Anyway, okay, so for me, I don't honestly have a favorite. I use Tackle Warehouse, obviously, because I put in my orders over there, and I just throw some of those in. Rod Glove has the same thing, but really any of these that are just like I don't know what you would even call this nylon-y stuff, as long as they have a connector down here. So there's a number of different companies that make them. I'm not really stuck on one. This one, I'll show you this here in a second. But number 2 is whoever said 6 cents. I did like theirs. Now Tackle Warehouse has some of their own. So either 6 cents or Tackle Warehouse that has this neoprene that fit above are nice if you don't have like a crankbait or anything up top. If you've got a crankbait up top, definitely go with the 6 cents ones, because they have a drawstring so you can adjust the length of this. So when I have like a crankbait on, I'll use a crankbait cover, that like Velcro deal with that 6 cents one. It's my favorite because you can adjust how long this is. Tackle Warehouse, when you can't, that's my knock against this one, that it's just a regular deal here. But anyway, either one of those. And then to show you all, I am taking this with me tomorrow to hopefully catch my first A-rig fish. I've never caught a fish on an A-rig.
Let's see the hooks. How many hooks? Somebody get ready for the DNR and screenshot this. There's too many hooks.
There's not too many hooks. I have 2 hooks. So the way it'll fish is like this. The top one, I didn't even put a dummy on. I just put an extra blade. So then I've got 2 dummies here. These, I just used the owner centering pins. So there's no hook on it, as you can see.
What size centering pins did you put in there?
I used the larges. And these are the, they look like Reaction Innovation Little Dippers, but they are the net bait little spankies. I got a few of these.
Googan Fluke Baits, whatever they're called.
And then on the actual heads, I've got the VMC head with the eye here. So hopefully they key in on the eye. And then I've just got kind of a light, I think it's a 1/8 or something head back here. So I've got the farthest one hopefully they hit that one or this one on the bottom. I'm not an A-rig guy, so y'all can tear me apart in the comments whether or not you think this will catch. But it's a small, compact. I forget what the name of this is. Bass Geek.
What size are the actual hooked ones? Are they both? Did you say 1/8?
No, this is a 3/8, I believe, or no.
Okay. But that's the very bottom one, though, right?
3/16. Yeah, 5/16. I'm sorry, 5/16 bottom one, and this one is just an 1/8 on back. So really, I put this one heavier to make sure it always runs like this down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that something that is recommended, or that's a pretty
I don't know.
good idea?
I'm giving it a try. I don't really know crap about A-rigs, so we'll see. This could bomb, but Bass Geek recommended me to these. He's like, dude, fish it just like you would a big spinnerbait. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. He's like, don't overthink it. Fish it like a big spinnerbait. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll probably lose it on the second cast, so pray for me. This is a reel that doesn't get enough talked about. Talked about.
The words aren't spoken enough about it.
Doesn't get enough publicity. Daiwa Tattooeless CT. Solid reel.
Oh. Got a bunch of.
Anyway, there's that. And then I also packed a bunch of 8-ounce weights with it too.
Oh, I was just looking at my reels right now. It's like Shimano, Okuma, and Bass Pro Shop. There might be another one in there. I don't know.
Not mad at that. Okay, so let's see. Let me go through some comments quick. Then we'll do a grand prize. I shouldn't even say grand prize. I don't have anything grand to give away. Just
the showcase showdown. You got to throw the ping pong balls into the
into the buckets.
Yeah, into the bozo buckets.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna zoom back just a little bit real quick and see. Gramps said TRC covers. Yeah, those look good, Gramps. I like that they have the tip protector in those. There you go. Look at that. Save 20% off on those TRC covers. I've never used one, but I do like the fact that they have the tip holder protector thing on the end. Neoprene sleeves are nice. Yeah, I like the neoprene that way. It can't go through. If you have micro guides, actually, that's one thing I wanted to say. If you have micro guides, definitely go with the neoprene because the micro guides will stick through on those like nylon ones, and it gets to be kind of a pain in the butt. But okay, so small chatterbaits. Oh, Jeremiah, I did actually tie on one of those new mini max. Is that what they call them? Chatterbaits. I haven't fished it yet. I've got a couple. I should say I have fished it once. I haven't caught fish on it yet. Hopefully try that. Okay, then I had one more start up here, and then we'll do a giveaway. So Paul said, what would be a good first bait cast reel? I need to do a video on this because this is something I get asked multiple times per week. Paul, I would say, depending on who you talk to, I think the Lew's LFS is still top 1 or 2 bait cast reels out there for a beginner, right at that $100 price point. Aluminum frame, it's going to hold up. Magnetic brakes on the outside, it's easy to deal with. A lot of people say the SLX. The SLX I don't think is as adjustable, and you have to open it to get into it to adjust the brakes. If you don't want to spin that much, the Abu Garcia Max X was on sale at Tackle Warehouse. Actually, we could go look real quick. I don't know if they're coming out with a new one, but I know they had it on sale. Actual Omnia too would be probably you could get it. You could get it cheaper. I would go check out Omnia. I think they had 20% off on everything. Plus, use like Hellabass or Punch. I think you can only use one of their codes per month. So whoever you haven't used, support one of those guys. And I think you get extra off on top of it, I think. But the Max X is like a $50 reel. I think it's a great beginner reel. It's a graphite frame, so it's not as hardy as the other two. And there's a bunch of others kind of in the line, but those are kind of my picks. The Tattooeless CT, I think Daiwa has the best braking system. People are going to say I'm a Daiwa fanboy. I'm really not. And this is caught up in my A-rig. Well, somebody said that A-rig looks snaggy. I haven't even got it out of my basement, and I'm snagged on a... Anyway, look up the Daiwa Tequila CT. Awesome reel. It's like 120 bucks, though, so you're going to spend a little bit more. Okay, so what else do we have for questions? We still have 255 people watching. There we go. That's that Tequila CT I was talking about. External brakes. It's the MagForce brakes. Good little reel. Good little reel. Okay, get those out of the way. All right, let's see. So let's do one more giveaway, and then we'll answer some questions, some rapid fire stuff. What should we do for a giveaway, Randall? What should we do, all you out there? What would be a fun giveaway? It could be random tackle.
Metanium, do it. Go.
I'm not giving away a Metanium. I gave away a zillion on a members only, and I paid an extra $90 trying to get it up to Canada because I was a dummy and addressed it wrong the first time. So
fudge stripes.
Give away fudge stripes?
Yeah.
He will not. He ate live crickets today. It was actually pretty damn fun.
Randy Sully said 2 Metaniums.
Oh yeah, 2 would be fun. 1 pole. I just need 1 pole, dude. I would give away rods, but shipping on those is stupid. It's like $50 minimum to ship a rod. It's just dumb.
And you got to have that good, like a thicker, nice, like nicely walled tube to put them in.
Ooh, Travis, I like that idea. I will do some custom DEBO jigs, some custom DEBO net heads. Actually, whatever the winner wants, if I have the mold, it will be some of my custom jigs because I'm going to be getting some more skirts too. So some of my custom jigs, wacky rig heads, Ned rigs, whatever it is that you like. That's what's going to be in this one with some random tackle. How about that? So, okay, the question is, let's do an entry one. Let's just do an entry random so you don't have to guess it. Let's just do a, Trevor says custom baits. Maybe I'll throw a custom crank in there too. We'll do some jigs and a custom crank. DEBO lures. Good. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do some DEBO lures. How do we enter? Well, it's going to be a hashtag something. It's going to be, let's do.
Hashtag stubby pillow.
Let's see. If we go up to. I don't know why it goes to search when I do the StreamYard giveaway now. / giveaway. Okay, there we go. There's 3 people that have already typed it. It's going to be hashtag stubby for hashtag stubby dog. Let me share it real quick. So all you do is hashtag stubby and you will be entered. Now we'll pick a random person. We'll do it live here. While that's going, hashtag Dizzle's neighbors. Yeah, dude, he's going to be Mike. Oh, that's Mike. Mike, he's going to be over there hanging out with them, chatting them up. Oh, yeah. Isn't Nebraska football so cool? Oh, I'm in Nebraska now. I love Nebraska. Whatever, Randy.
Not going to happen.
Okay, let's see. Let's go back and grab a couple questions. Oh, yeah, Corrado. So going back, I need to do a video on, dude, I am still freaking lacking on gear reviews. I got to get my butt in gear. But, yeah, the Corrados, if you can afford a Corrado, I know that's not necessarily budget. But if you can afford a Corrado, man, they are super smooth. Shimano definitely has the field locked down on smoothness when it comes to reels. I like theirs a lot. Smoother than Daiwa for the most part on most of them, I think. especially at that price point, $170 for a Corrado. The new tattoo or the Tatula 80. It's loud as hell. I'm not impressed with it. And that's like a $200 reel. And I like Daiwa a lot. So I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so people talking about tackle. Pong asked, when's the next members only live? I want to try to get one out next week. I don't know if you guys and gals have a day that works better for you all, but I'll have to just pick a day and go from there.
Somebody asked about Bass Pro lures. You haven't done the drawing yet, have you?
No, it's on the screen now. 141.
I'm gonna grab mine real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't ever stand up. What does that mean?
Oh, take a drink. Rafine. Daiwas are easy to get. Daiwas are easy to get dialed in and adjust and win. I agree, man. I think Daiwa has the best, the braking system out there. I think so.
All right. Oh, hey, these things are lifesavers. Well, holy cow! Hold on one second. Not hit the ceiling.
Daniel says, take your first bait caster and chuck it in the water. You'll save more. Daniel, I assume you're not a bait caster fan. That's all right. Some people hate them. That's okay.
As a bank fisherman, these things are amazing. They're just like the little ties.
Oh,
so you pull them tight, and then you pull this thing right here down, and you can extend it back out. Awesome to keep your rods together.
A rod. What do they call those? They've got a rod caddy or something. They call those where you can like wrap it around it.
Rod dongle.
Rod dabadoo.
Helios Corrado, second Corrado. Oh, the Lose Custom XP. That's the other one I had.
Shannon, good question. What do you think about Piscifin reels? I've only got the Alloy M, and it's actually a pretty solid little reel for the price. My only trouble with that is it's an $89 reel, so I have a hard time buying that because it's not the smoothest. It casts pretty well. It's not a backlash-ridden reel, but it's like I feel like there's other reels at that price point that feel a little bit more refined. But that's actually one I want to do a review on too, because overall for the price, if you can get it on sale, I think I got mine for $80. I think I got it like 10% off or whatever. I think the regular $89. I don't know what they are now, but yeah, it's at that price point where it's like I feel like there's better reels at that price, but it wasn't a bad reel. So like if you can find a good deal on it. What are we at for? Let me jump over. 155. How many people? We have 264 people watching. Let's get to 160. Hashtag Stubby. Get entered for the last giveaway. Then we're going to do some rapid questions. Whatever you all want to know. And then we're getting out of here. We've been on for an hour and a half. How did these go so quick?
I don't know who asked it about the BPS reels, but this is the Johnny Morris. What is it? DBS. Debo, do you know what that is right there?
Is that is it the Fire Jackal Firecracker? Is that what they call it?
It is the Firecracker. Yeah, yes, sir. I like that reel. It's definitely a nice reel. It's easily castable, easily adjustable, different weights, different sizes, things like that. So
Mike asked, he got the Slobber Knockers today, preferred trailer. I was throwing a Missile Baits mini D-bomb on mine and had luck that day. But I would say whatever your go-to Chatterbait trailer is. I've honestly been leaning more toward just like straight tail things lately, not as much of the paddle tails. Don't let people tell you that paddle tails won't catch fish. I've used them and like them a lot. I've just been kind of trying out different straight tails. It's more of like a finesse type, not as much movement and kick to it. But I would say whatever your go-to Chatterbait trailer is, don't overthink it, Mike. Throw them on there and go catch some fish. Oh wow, open box tattoos around $100 on eBay. I would take that all day. Older Corrados still bring money. Yes, dude. I got a new. Well, it's not a new. I put new line on one of my Corrado E's, 200 E's. I was going to throw that on a rod for tomorrow too. Okay, so hashtag Stubbies. Where are we at for the giveaway? 166. All right, let's grab a winner here. We are sharing, so we're drawn. Okay. So far, we had Adam Spalding won a couple shirts, if he's a large. If not, I can hook him up with whatever. My guy, Chris Russ, who I didn't know was a daggum Viking. Leanne Smith. Also Fisherman 83. He was the 2X's, right? And I think he said that fit him perfect. So, yeah, I think he was the 2X shirt.
Yes.
Leanne. Yep. Leanne Smith, you are a winner. Send me a screenshot of your YouTube so I know it's you and your address, and I will get you out a package of some custom DEBO lures. Jigs. Also let me know in that email. Send me an email to DEBO'sFishing@gmail.com, Leanne, and everybody that won. Please send me an email. It's a lot easier to keep track there. Email me with your YouTube deal so I know it's you. And Leanne, for you, since it's DEBO stuff, let me know if you'd like jigs or wacky rigs, whatever you fish most in that one, and I will hook you up. So, okay, those taken care of. We got people written down. All right, let's do some rapid fire questions. What are you all dying to know? Couple questions here, then we're getting out of here. Patrick nailed it. When will we see the new YouTube channel, Dizzle's Cornhusker Fishing? Probably soon. He's a Cornhusker fan now. I can't believe it.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
What? Yep. That's what I thought. DEBO. Oh, Adam. My guy Adam, an OG. I will toast to that. Real integrity. How are you, brother? What's the strangest lure you've used this year to catch a bass? I don't know about strangest lure. Gosh, I'm trying to think back on the year. Dude, I don't know. What are you laughing at? Do you have one?
No, I'm just laughing at Chris Russ at 912 asked, is Cedar Rapids the movie based on a true story? It's a funny movie.
I've never seen that movie. I've heard about it back in the day. It wasn't here though. They didn't even film it here. So
and the Crazies remake, because it had Bruce Owney at the end doing a news update or whatever.
Yeah, I did see that one. News. That was the zombies one, right, or whatever?
Yeah, with Christopher Elephant. And they set off a small nuke somewhere outside of Cedar Rapids in Lamont or something. I don't even know, but
yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, it was Cedar Rapids. Yeah, okay. Dude, Adam, I don't know. I don't know the strangest thing that I've used to catch a fish this year. I would say the pike that I caught was on an edited topspin swim jig with a little ploppy tail thing that I put together. I wouldn't say it's the strangest, but I didn't really. I don't know. That's what comes to mind. Maybe that's a
I don't know if I have a strangest.
I don't fish a lot of strange things.
I mean, the firecracker for me was pretty weird because it was a buzzbait with that little prop propeller on there also.
It's loud. It's loud, isn't it?
It's very loud. I mean, I didn't catch the fish, but I had a monster blow up on it, and stupidly enough, I wasn't using the right kind of line and broke off on him.
Stupidly enough, my drag wasn't set. Who messed with my drag?
The drag was set. I'm checking the drag frequently these days.
Randy, literally nobody messes with your drag. So
you do, and you hire little gremlins to show up.
Best chatterbait trailer on the planet is the Hog Farmer Spunk Shed. Randy, what do you think of the Spunk Shed? Randy hates the name. He just
I was
gets
just
pissed off when I say Spunk Shed.
actually talking to the old lady the other day, and I was like, hey, because she was like crankshaft or something like that, talking about random words. And I was like, hey, what do you think about the name of this lure? And I showed her my phone. It was the Hog Farmer Spunk Shed.
She's like, oh, yeah, that's, yeah. Let's see. Okay, do we have any other questions rolling through here? What do you all want to know? A couple more questions. We're getting out of here. Let's see. Backpack. I am trying a new backpack that somebody sent me in the mail. No clue who it came from, but I did test that out today, and I liked it, except for like the part where it attaches. Oh, Gramps. What do you think about the Dobbins cork they're looking at / testing? I don't know. What cork are they going to do? I didn't know they were doing something. Also, did you change your YouTube name?
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, who is this guy? We got to ban him. Ban him. Here comes the hammer. Imposter Gramps.
Ooh, Kirk, smallies or largies? Hopefully tomorrow I'll be getting on some smallies with Pops. I honestly don't target smallmouth a whole lot. I'm pretty much a largemouth guy. So for me, largies, but smallies are damn fun to catch. I just don't get to target them enough.
Yeah, I would say I mean, I'm all about the largemouth, but smallies are very fun just because the little guys act like largemouths.
Okay, here it is. Last question of the night. This or that. Drop shot as your only finesse option for like, or no top water for 5 years. Ooh. Okay, because I know the drop shot catches fish, I'm going to go the drop shot as my only finesse option. Bite the bullet and get good at it. Or I'll get good at tying knots and adding weights on and losing them. And there we go. That's my option. How about you, Randall?
Honestly, I'll go. Oh my God. I'm going no top water. Hands down, no top water. What do you mean, what?
You're okay with not throwing a frog for 5 years? You're insane. Not only have you become a Nebraska Cornhusker fan, you also don't even really like frogging. Basically, you're the imposter. Whoever made that imposter Gramps account is probably you. And you're like, oh, yeah, frogging's not even really that fun.
My.
Mike Christian, I guarantee Randall loves bait fuel. He's going to tell you about how great it is, how horrible frogging is, and how awesome the drop shot is. Listen, on that, folks, we're getting out of here. I love you all. Another fun Saturday night. Thank you all for joining us, watching,
wait,
having fun,
pause,
hanging out.
Stop.
What do you got? What do you got?
I just want to say happy birthday, man. You're one of my best buddies, and you're more than a buddy. You're like a brother, and yeah, happy
appreciate
birthday,
you, brother. Even if you're a Nebraska Cornhusker fan, I still love you. All y'all as well. Thank you all so much for the birthday wishes, the donations, all you members, everybody just coming to hang out. It makes my Saturday night. So thank you all for watching. And until next Saturday,